first is the Bruce Matthews Lifetime Achievement Award. The award is presented to an individual or organization that over the span of a lifetime has provided steadfast leadership, outstanding service, and continuous commitment to the Michigan golf industry. The award is named after a good old Spartan, W. Bruce Matthews, who spread the golf courses from top to bottom in the state of Michigan. And he won, and it was nice that the first award went to him. This year, the Michigan Golf Course Owners Association is proud to recognize the recipient of the Matthews Lifetime Achievement Award to Greg Johnson.
Thanks, Jack, for that nice introduction. And Jack was a really good roommate at the Masters because he'd get up and split the grapefruit and make breakfast for everybody. So that was, and get the coffee started and all that. And then, of course, Terry Moore would stumble downstairs and entertain us all with jokes and imitations. And it was a lot of fun covering the Masters, which, you know, is, if there's a place in golf that's nicer, I don't know what it is. And to be there with good friends was, and people you're competing with later in the day, but in the morning you were all buddies, and it was a wonderful place to be. And sometimes we play golf on the way there and the way back too. So, Jack's really obviously one of my mentors, and really, you know, I always wanted to report like Jack and try to write leads like Jack Saylor. So when I first started as a rookie reporter thrown to the wolves in golf, I had to compete with those two guys, which was brutally tough. And I mean, they knew everybody. Arnold Palmer walked into a room and said hi to those two guys, and you know, he didn't know who I was, and it took a long time to get there. And I worked hard at it, and I emulated those guys. I stole from them, and I eventually got my story down. This Lifetime Achievement Award is named for Bruce Matthews. That has some special meaning too. I met him for the first time when I was young, and at the start of my career, and it was out at Grand Haven Golf Club where his family lived, and of course where he designed the golf course. My first impression was, nice old guy here, you know. He's well mannered, he was devoted to the game, and he liked to tell stories. I didn't, you know, he chewed my ear off, really. He told story after story about his caddy days, about working as a green superintendent, about his evolution to design, and, and he was really proud of where he'd been and the people of his family. Obviously, he wasn't the last Matthews I would write about. Jerry and the other Bruce and all the golf courses they built in West Michigan and across the state, really. As many of you, as Jack mentioned, I'm doing all kinds of things. I'm working with a new company. I'm writing. I'm consulting on the side. I'm doing, you know, I don't mean to sound like a commercial, but I'm for hire. So if you need your website, touch, give me a call. I want to thank all my friends in this room. I want to thank the Michigan Golf Course owners. I want to thank my family. I want to thank God. I'm blessed to be here and honored. And, you know, my achievement is really a reflection of the stories I wrote about you guys and about the people that play your golf courses. Thank you.
Well, it's my privilege this year to present the Lyle League Distinguished Service Award. That award, for many of you that don't know, was named after Lyle League, who was a Distinguished Service Award. A Distinguished Service Award is named after one of the founders of our MGCOA. And he was a gentleman who helped create a voice for the Michigan Golf Course owners. The recipient of this award is an individual who has displayed distinguished service to our Michigan Golf Course owners and to the golf industry. 14 years ago, the Michigan Golf Course Owners Association hired its first employee. Her name, Kate Moore. She is our MGCOA Executive Director. And today, the MGCOA is going to honor her commitment and her contributions to our association and to the golf industry in Michigan. I do have to say, too, Kate has been recognized at the national level of our industry as a model and a leader of associations. And she has done an outstanding job for our industry and certainly deserves this award. So please make Kate this year's recipient of the Lyle League Distinguished Service Award.
Well, thank you very much. And those of you that know me well know that I will cry at a Hallmark commercial. So I really appreciate this. When the committee made this decision, I was honored, certainly, and kind of taken aback because this is my job. And then I was listening to Greg, and he's honored for his job. And, you know, those of us that are in the room, we're all in the golf business. So I have to step back and say, yes, it is my job to do the things that I did, but I do it because I enjoy it. And I have so many friends in this room and mentors in this room, both here physically and in spirit, that have helped me help grow this association, and I appreciate that. I'm sitting next to my son, and he's been in my office many times, and he said to me, "What do you do?"
Well, having a beautiful golf course is not all it takes to earn the distinction of Golf Course of the Year. The Course of the Year award honors a member in good standing with the MGCOA that demonstrates 4 criteria. That criteria is exceptional quality of the course, exceptional quality of ownership and management, outstanding contribution to the community, and a significant contribution to the game. With a long list of accomplishments, along with community contributions and exceptional management, the Bear rose up for this year's award. Please join me in congratulating Grand Traverse Resort and the Bear. Golf courses, General Manager Tim Norman, Director of Golf and Grounds Paul Galligan, and Director of Golf Operations Tom McKee.
On our way down this morning, I picked up time and says, "You write a speech?" I didn't know we were going to give a speech, but anyway, so here we go. First of all, I'd like to thank our owners, the Grand Traverse Band of Ottawa and Chippewa Indians. They have been our owners for since 2003, and they've been a great company to work for, a great group of people, and just like all of you owners, it's a great business, it's a great profession, and I'm very proud to be a superintendent on a golf course. It's a great pastime for a lot of people, and I want to thank you, the owners, for giving people like me the opportunity to have this profession.
25 years ago, my brother John, my younger brother John, who's a PGA golf professional, gave me a call and said, "Hey, do you want to start working at the resort?" And just a summer job. I was going to school at Michigan State, and I said, "Sure, I'll do that." So stepped on property, had got to sit out there on the driving range picker all day, my first day, and it was tough. It was like, gosh, do I really want to do this? But then the second day went out, a buddy of mine said, or another coworker said, "Hey, do you want to go out and play the Bear?" I played golf 2 times in my entire life. I'm not a golfer. Still barely a golfer. So decided, yeah, I'll go out there. Well, it didn't take long, and I'm duffing shots here and there, and I'm like, why are we even out here? Well, to find the golf balls. Well, there's a lot of tall rough over there. So we ended up finding dozens and dozens of golf balls, and really to this day I have not purchased another golf ball in my life. so that's one of the perks of working out there. Still a lot of golf balls out there. The golf course has just been incredible. I mean, it's created a career for me. I love working there. I love the ownership. More than anything else, I love the people. And it was right from day one. The people that are there, that care about it, the co-workers, and the resort has a lot of longevity. Paul's been there over 30 years, I'm 25 years, our Director of Security over 30 years, 35 years now. Many, many long-term employees, and that's because we all fell in love with not only Traverse City, but the property, and that golf course in particular. What an honor it has been to work there. to work through all those Michigan Opens, to see when the Ameritech Senior Open was up there in 1990 and drive around some of the golf professionals back then. It was just a blast. And the golf course has really given me a lot of opportunities as well on a personal side. But the resort is just a wonderful place. The people are great. So on behalf of the 800 plus employees, our owners, our general manager Tim Norman, we are very humbled, privileged, and honored to receive this award this year. So thank you.
Michigan Golf Course Owners Association does not normally give an award of merit every year. And in fact, in the history of our association, we've only given this award out twice. In the year 2002, the board of directors of the MGCOA gave the staff an unfunded mandate to start a government affairs initiative and truly become the voice of Michigan golf business. To fund this, our former colleague and great friend, John Dodge, along with Kate Moore, created the Golden Passbook to Michigan Golf. Though John and Kate cooked up the idea, if it weren't for the dedicated members that stepped up and gave valuable inventory to the project, it never would have become a reality. In 2012, the MGCOA printed the 10th edition of the Golden Passbook. Of the original 33 golf courses to step up and join the initiative, 32 remained in the book for 10 years. With the book retailing now for $550, these founding contributors to the Golden Passbook have ensured the financial stability of the government affairs program.
As golf course owners and operators, we need to do whatever it takes to increase rounds, as you all know, and develop new golfers. The issue of player development has become crucial to our livelihood. We're here to honor and recognize those who are developing golfers and new rounds. Those who are not just trying to make extra revenue now, but looking to build the future of our industry. This is the spirit of the Jewell Family the Jewell Family Player Development Leadership Award. The trustees of the Educational Support Foundation award a $1,500 grant to the winning applicant. The winning program is featured in an edition of Tee Off Times in 2013, and this year we are pleased to announce that TGA Premier Junior Golf and Dave Robinson Territory Director is the winner of the $1,500 grant. This, but more importantly, the check.
Okay, wonderful, thank you. Thanks very much. I want to first thank Tom Schwartz for nominating me for this award. I really started off in Greg's business. I'm really a professional journalist. I was sports editor of the Free Press for 7.5 years, and I was deputy managing editor for, I guess, 15 more years, and was a journalist for 32. So first of all, I'd like to congratulate Greg, because both as a journalist and someone now in the golf industry, he's a class act. So congratulations to you. But at the end of 2007, I took a buyout from the Free Press and was trying to figure out what to do with the rest of my life. And I found TGA. It's a franchise. It's a company that's only been in existence about 9 years. Started in LA by a guy named Josh Jacobs, who's right now, I think, only 37 years old. And what we do is we do after-school programs at elementary schools, and we teach kindergartners through 5th grade, and some middle schoolers too, in the gym, after school. It's a really great low-stress way to learn the game. And we have AstroTurf hitting mats, and we use almost golf balls and putting mats, and we teach rules and etiquette, and we get kids comfortable. And then in the summer, we transition them to the golf course. And Tom was really one of the first people I talked to, and we created a great partnership at Sycamore Hills, which is, for 4 years, we've had summer camps out there. We also do parent-child events every fall and spring, which is another really nice outing where families get to enjoy themselves on the course and have a nice meal afterwards. We've really created a nice partnership. I hope to have brought some families to your course and have mostly a lot of really great smiling kids. who are learning to love the game. And, you know, as Greg said this morning, he was complimenting the people in France for getting the Ryder Cup, saying they want to grow the pie. That's obviously what we want to do. We want to grow that pie so there's a lot more enthusiastic golfers coming to all your great facilities. I certainly enjoy all your facilities. It is a wonderful state to be in to play golf. So again, I just want to thank everyone here for the award. This will be used to provide scholarships for the camps at Sycamore Hills. We will find some kids who otherwise could not afford to go to camp, and we will send them there this summer, and look forward to it. So thanks very much.
Bob has been a great leader. He's been our commander-in-chief. He's been our commander, which leads me to I want to present Bob with the Duck Commander hat. Those of you that are familiar with Duck Dynasty.
Read my columns, Duck Dynasty.
He is the Duck Commander. And I just want to say thanks, Bob. There's a few more gifts in this bag, and this plaque to hang on your wall at the country club so that all of your staff and everyone else can bow down to the commander when they come in. So thanks, Bob.